The neutral site is Minute Maid Park, where Travis d'Arnaud has homered twice in the first two games of this series to help the Atlanta Braves pick up a 2-0 series lead on the Miami Marlins, who become the home team on this neutral site field in Game 3. Just 2 runs yesterday from solo homers from d'Arnaud and Swanson. AJ mentioned it, Freddie Freeman doesn't have a hit in this series yet. They are up 2-0. This will be the 3rd time that Sixto Sanchez faces the Atlanta Braves. He only faced 2 teams a second time this year in his 7 starts. It was the Nationals and the Braves, and both times the second time around it felt like the familiar. Acuna goes after the first pitch and sends it to center field for Magneuris Sierra. 1 pitch, 1 out. AJ Wright on cue. 1 for 14 in the postseason so far, and he hits it into the shift. Easy play for Rojas, and it's 2 up and 2 down on just 3 pitches for Sixto Sanchez. Ozuna cranks one to deep center field. Sierra ranging back towards the wall at the track. He's got it. A 5-pitch, 1-2-3. Sixto Sanchez first inning. Impressive from the 22-year-old. Miami coming up. Had John Birdie at the line up at the top plenty this year. Dickerson back to the 2 spot. Aguilar into the 3 spot. Kyle Wright, the 25-year-old from Alabama, got roughed up in his 2 starts against the Miami Marlins this year. First start since September the 25th. And he starts it off with a strikeout of Birdie, 1 away here in the first. There's a 2-2. Goes the other way and drops it down for his first hit of the series. Dickerson aboard here in the first. There's a 1-2. On the ground, back up the middle into center. Back-to-back base hits. Dickerson will hold up at second. 2-2.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't need to do more than what works, you know.
Ooh, a little spin on that one as it hit the deck. A good snare by Wright, and he works out of a jam in his playoff debut. Gives up a couple of singles, but leaves 2 Marlins on base. Scoreless to the second. Atlanta dugout for this game. He's watching. Travis d'Arnaud breaks his bat, but flares one into left center field, and his hot series and playoff continues. A leadoff single here in the second against Sixto Sanchez. No green light this time, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back base runners to open the second against Sixto Sanchez. 3-1. And he misses up and in. That is a couple of walks following up the d'Arnaud broken bat, and the bases are loaded for Adam Duvall. 1-2. Got him with 100 up high. Duvall goes down swinging, and a massive first out for Sanchez to get here in the second. And he swings and sends it to left. Dickerson charging, and he made the catch. What a play to save a run.
That was a changeup. That was the changeup down the way I was looking for. You know, and that's like I said, I wanted him to hit that liner to left, and you know. Just kidding. That's actually great hitting right there. 2-0. You got a guy throwing 100 miles an hour on the mound, and you stay back and you hit a well-located changeup to left field. That's incredible.
And look at Dickerson on the ground to short. Rojas has it. The flip to second in time, and Sixto Sanchez pulls a rabbit out of the hat. Bases loaded, nobody out. 22 years old, down 0-2 in the series. Nothing through an inning and a half. And he'll take a close pitch for ball 4, and Speed is on base for the Marlins. There he goes. Rojas swings and bounces it left side. Chisholm will be safe. Swanson slings it to get Rojas, but into scoring position goes Jazz Chisholm with 1 out here in the second. Bouncing ball to Acuna at second. That'll move Chisholm to third. Sierra retired. Waves and misses in the dirt. Tossed down to first to finish it off. Both pitchers have been in some tough spots in the early innings, but we are scoreless.
They gave a little bit of a look out there, like, hey, be careful.
And Acuna will take a 5-pitch walk. He's aboard to lead off the 3rd inning. That was the first out of the inning. Runner goes. Acuna, the throw down to second, and Acuna is into scoring position. His second stolen base of the playoffs. Able to take advantage of Wallach, and Acuna will be at second base with nobody out. A little shaken after that.
Got a great jump. Makes somebody angry.
Broken when you slide in the second.
Doing it for safety's sake, yep. So indeed, Acuna is safe. Swings away over the shortstop Rojas. Dickerson gets to it fast, and Acuna will hold up at third. But there's the first base hit of the series for Freddie Freeman, and it sets up runners at the corners and nobody out for the Braves in the third. First pitch swinging, and Marcell Ozuna gives the Braves the lead. Acuna scores, and it's 1-0 Atlanta in Game 3.
Each one of these jams, too, that you get into early on in games really takes a lot out of you.
In the air, right center field. Sierra and Birdie ranging back, and it's off the wall. Freeman will score. Ozuna will score. Travis d'Arnaud continues to smoke here in Houston. It's 3-0 Atlanta. Swinging away and sending it to center. Sierra's there, makes the grab. d'Arnaud will tag from second. Here comes the throw, and he is in there. First out of the third, but d'Arnaud is 90 feet away from tacking on another. Off the fist. Charging in Birdie. Underneath it. d'Arnaud's going to take off. Here's the throw from Birdie. It'll be cut off, and it's 4-0 Atlanta. A sacrifice fly for Swanson. 2-2 to Duvall. And there's a strikeout at 99 to end the inning, but 4 runs, 3 hits, the leadoff walk. Ozuna got him going with an RBI single. d'Arnaud followed it up with a 2-run double. And Kyle Wright works with a lead, a 4-0 advantage into the bottom of the third. Top of the Miami order up, and John Birdie promptly gets hit in the elbow.
Oh, I might have been out there after he hit Birdie with the first pitch.
Sure. Bouncing ball right side and through. Birdie will hold up at second as Markakis gets to it, but back-to-back base runners for the Marlins here in the third against Kyle Wright. There's a 2-2 from Wright. Got him with a big breaking ball and a strikeout. 1 down here in the third.
And that was the curveball right there, wasn't it, AJ? That was 84.
Yep, went back to it, and he went around. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kyle Wright with 2 on, now 2 away. No swing there. He took all the way, and it's a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. Rick Kranitz is going to make his way out to check on the young right-hander Kyle Wright. Hard hit towards second. Grabbed by Albies. He'll fire to first in time. Sixto Sanchez did it early, and Kyle Wright just got it done. He leaves the bases loaded. Still 4-0 Atlanta. A couple of lefties in the Atlanta lineup. We may see Rogers try to give them some length.
Pretty nice changeup right there on that last one, too.
Yep, 86. Back to the changeup and a bouncing ball to Anderson. And he'll retire Riley. 2 up and 2 down here in the fourth. And he misses inside. It's a second consecutive walk to Acuna.
Oh, okay, I won't do that anymore.
There's Freeman. First pitch swinging. Smacks it towards the gap in left center. Sierra has some trouble with it. That might let Acuna score. He's on his way home, and it's 5-0 Atlanta. The Braves off to a red-hot start here in Game 3, looking to clinch. Now 2-2 to Ozuna, and he got him with the change.
Good pitch. That whole at bat was big for Rogers. He started off Ozuna with a really tough changeup.
He was able to bounce back to finish off the inning. I don't think the guys out there realized there were 3 outs in the inning. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Braves added a run. It's 5-0.
Barely threw a changeup for a strike. All right, let's go up there, look heater.
That's a backdoor slider for called strike 3 on Sierra. As is the case when you're facing elimination, got to get there first. What a play by Wright. Right off the mound to retire Alfaro as part of a 1, 2, 3, 4th inning.
They're in a shutout right now into the 5th, so his defense
just as important.
It's not by accident. You're looking at a guy who really has turned his career around.
And there's a base hit from Ozzie Albies off the sidewall. He'll take the big turnaround first. Dickerson gets to it, but Albies is into second with a double. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Dansby Swanson from Trevor Rogers. The other way to Wright. That'll get down in front of Birdie for a base hit. Albies is getting the wave. The throw cut off by Aguilar. His relay gets away. Nice bare hand by Rogers to snare that off the back wall. And that holds Swanson at first. But it's an RBI to drive in Albies. And it's a 6-0 Atlanta lead in the 5th. And Billy Hatcher for the Marlins do a great job too. Duvall cranks one to deep left field. Back on to Dickerson. He's looking up. It's off the wall. It is in play. It's going to drive in Swanson. It is 7-0 Atlanta. It's a double for Duvall.
Can we show that Acuna dancing video again? I want to know if Tom Verducci was standing there watching him.
0-2 to Riley. And he gets him swinging. That'll end the frame. 2 more on the board in the 5th for the Braves. We're halfway home in Game 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. is feeling good. A little Van Halen for you. Rest in peace, Eddie. Over to the bullpen for the last 4 innings or so. First pitch to John Birdie at the top of the Miami order. Into center for Acuna.
It's not a hill. It's a mountain.
Yeah, it's about Mount Everest at this point.
It's a big one, but it can be done. Crazier things have happened.
Well, Aguilar will go down swinging, part of a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Wright, who's in line for a win in his playoff debut, shutting out the Marlins. Acuna looking at a 1-2 count against Yimi. And called strike 3. Acuna takes one at the top of the zone, 1 down here in the 6th. Right back the other way. Ozuna, we were just talking about his approach with 2 strikes, and he bullets one into right field for a 2-out single.
That he hit with 3-0. But you know what? With dynamic offenses sometimes that you're playing against, there's really no lead that's safe anymore.
And the personalities will continue to do so as well. And I'm all for it here. Balk here against Yimi Garcia.
I think that was a delay of game penalty.
And you have to hit that. That's the beauty. That's the chess match that we got to remember to appreciate. And that's more apparent now than it ever has been in this game. Albies pops it up to Anderson to close out the frame. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Like real big. You know, when you got 2 guys, that's great. But when you can count on 3, that's huge.
There's a bouncing ball from Anderson to third. This Braves bullpen has been dynamite. On the ground to second, and Albies.
Look at him run.
Wow, he is fast, right?
Golly.
But a 1-2-3 6th inning. Kyle Wright, a sparkling playoff debut today for the Braves.
And that's a good feeling right there when you see your teammates coming over there. He's overcome a lot this year. Like you said, he's been sent down already.
Here's a 3-2. Swanson skies it very high into shallow right for Birdie.
Snickerdo. It was pretty awesome.
I'm just going to say nice things about everybody in very violent tones, I think, from here on out as Duvall goes down swinging. Braves bullpen has been near untouchable in the postseason so far, and that is with A.J. Minter. Get a nice look at it from here. Roller to the left side. Swanson with a tough play on the run, and he makes it to retire Rojas. That's 11 straight Marlins retired by Braves pitching. Dusty Baker managed in 0-2. There's a strikeout of Alfaro. My goodness.
That's a really cool place. If you get the opportunity to go to, I've been down there with my children before, and it is
looking guy.
You could be looking at a Ken Caminiti right now. Since we're in Houston, we dropped that. Hey, we're already this deep into it, man. Let's go. Acuna, another sky-high pop. Somehow avoids all the metal up there in the roof of Minute Maid Park, and Brinson's there for the F. As he was taken off in the middle of the series. Second walk of the inning issued by Boxberger. Pitching in that game, strategy. Ozuna sends one into right field for Birdie. 2 down.
He's hoping for it, but there's some Carlton Fisk.
Towards left center field, coming on is Brinson, and he makes a great catch to end the inning. Nice play, Lewis Brinson. Keeps the Braves off the board in the top half of the 8th inning. D'Arnaud a little shy of history in that frame and shy of a hit because of Brinson's excellent defense. Pitching for the first time since September the 26th.
Guys out that you know, they never would have thought they were going to get a chance to do.
So far for the Marlins.
1-1 on Dickerson, who slaps it the other way for a base hit. He was a guy who was brought in and has found a nice home in
Those
Miami.
older players, those veteran players, they're setting the example.
Brian Anderson sends one to deep left field, backing towards the wall, and it's run down by Duvall. Another scoreless frame tossed up by this Atlanta Braves pitching staff. With the San Diego Padres, this is his 5th different major league team. Pumped up for a spot in the NLCS. Into the shift, Albies is retired by Chisholm. 1-1 to Swanson. In the air, well struck. Dickerson over towards the corner and can't make the catch. Dansby Swanson around second, on his way to third as that ball's rolling down the line, and Swanson slides into third. Marlins in the 9th will have Cooper, Chisholm, and Rojas. And they'll be on the way up. The Atlanta Braves 3 outs away for their first National League Championship Series appearance in 19 years. Jacob Webb's fired up, trying to get the final 3 outs for the Atlanta Braves.
Like I said, yin and yang. Here we go.
Cooper breaks his bat, lines it to Swanson for out number 1 here in the 9th inning. 3-2. Chisholm squares one up and sends it to deep left field. Duvall is back at the wall, and it is going to be in play. A double for Jazz Chisholm. He just missed out on a postseason home run as he laughs with Albies about it. Good for Jazz Chisholm as he has his first playoff hit. Home run under review. For the time being, it's a double, and it did look like it was below the line.
That ball's 4 inches to the left or the right.
Absolutely. Wow. Just missed it. Safe at second. It's a double. Ball and 2 strikes on Rojas from Shane Green. Acuna and Pache coming over. It'll be Christian to make the catch. And the Atlanta Braves are 1 out away. 1-1. Hammered to right. Pache is over, and he makes the catch. And for the first time in 19 years, the Atlanta Braves have punched their ticket to the National League Championship Series. What a performance by Swanson and d'Arnaud in particular. And the Atlanta Braves advance to baseball's Final 4. They'll await the Dodgers or the Padres.